Hey guys, long haul Larry, and I am up in the Yooper House. Um, I'm pretty sore. Whew. That was it's the longest drive I've done in a while without being all heavily medicated and stuff. The old green expedition made her just fine. um, Made her just fine up here. It's kind of funny how you get a vehicle that's been sitting down in a barnyard for 4 years. It was kind of run down anyways when you park it and let it sit back there and rusting and away and everything. And you just go back there and put a battery charger on it and fire it up. She fires up and runs, do a couple little small repairs to her, and then away you go. Drove it all the way up here, no check engine lights, no. It's kind of crazy how something older like that you can run it and no problems, but you get a brand new vehicle and you get nothing but problems and check engine lights and all kinds of stuff. But she made her up here. I'm hurting pretty good this morning. That was a long run. I got up here. It was about 1 o'clock Yooper time, which is East Coast time. Got up here and I kind of just chilled for a couple minutes, settled down, and then I turned around and went to bed and just woke up and just kind of sitting here and stuff, brought a couple things in, and then I remembered that I was down there and my mom, she had told me that she had mailed a bunch of stuff to me that came down there. I had a P.O. box that I had associated with this YouTube channel, and I have closed that that P.O. box down. I'm off of work right now, and I have a lot of expenses going out for healthcare and all this other stuff, and there's a lot of things that are going on, and there's just paying. I mean, it was like almost $200 a year that I was paying for a P.O. box, and I couldn't see that. I mean, I appreciate over the time, people that send me stuff, little gifts, a tool here and there or something. Once I get like a bag of candy or something like that and a note and stuff. And I have a whole bunch of cards from people here. And I appreciate all that and everything else, but the cost is just too much. And right now I kind of need to buckle down things and stuff because I'm not sure I'm going back to work. I have done my x-ray and sent that into my doc. And I'm kind of expecting today or tomorrow to get word from him on what's happening and stuff. I think everything is fine back there. I think the bones are all still aligned. And all that stuff. It's just it's time to maybe start upping my weight restriction and start working out more. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. And I just rolled up here mainly because I got a couple things and I need a couple things from here, and then I'm going to be heading down by Tracy right after this too. I don't know why the camera keeps going dark and light. I got to mess with the settings on it somehow. I even have my light, my spotlight on me, and I noticed this does this, and I'm sorry, I'll try to figure it out. I'm not very technical wise, but it goes light, dark. I don't know why it does this. Something with the camera setting, I'm thinking. But I thought that we'd do a little mail call, and I got a whole bunch of cards from people have sent. But I just wanted to put it out there that my P.O. box is no longer open, so don't mail anything there. I don't really see the reason in having the P.O. box. It's very nice having the cards and everything, and the letters and stuff. But I have an email account set up just for this YouTube that you guys can send me messages there and stuff, and it just, the cost, I have to do it. I have to kind of buckle down a few things. So I thought I'd go through these real quick, do a little mail call. Both of these are from the same person. Looks like one was in July and one was in August. And this is from, I don't know how to pronounce this. Oh, my light just cut off. I have it hook plugged in, but just cut off. Farron, something like that. And hey, cool. I have no idea how to pronounce that. They're from Hudson, Florida, it looks like. And looks to be a card. Basically saying that, hi, Long Haul Larry. It's great to see that you're back up making videos after your back surgery. Are you going back to trucking or no? And it wants me to text or call. I have no idea right now. It's up in the air what's going to happen in my future and stuff. I kind of going nuts a little bit. I would like to get back to work, but it's all what my body can handle and everything. I don't know about over-the-road trucking. Sitting in I just drove up here and it was 5.5 hours. I'm really super sore. I'm actually sitting on an ice pack right now. And I had to take some Tylenol this morning when I got up and sitting on an ice pack trying to recover. I don't know what the future holds right at this moment. I think over the road trucking and sitting in a truck all day long bouncing on the road is not going to happen for a little bit. I mean, probably at least I would say probably this winter. I'm going to be dishonest with you. That's the way I kind of feel a little bit, is that I don't think that I'll be bouncing on the road in a truck this winter. There was some other plans that my boss kind of talked to me about, wondering if I'd be thinking about. It was kind of some old plans we talked about in the past. He kind of said something about, I don't know. He likes to change his mind a lot. He does. So I can't really say for sure what's going to happen. But we'll see what the doctor says and what kind of restrictions I have. And then I don't know. I don't know if the boss will be interested in flying me out there and working in a shop. I really don't know what's happening. Hi, Long Haul Larry. Same person. I love all your videos. Big fan. And if you ever visit Florida, you can come visit. And his username on YouTube is TrainRR. So hello, TrainRR. And puts on his real name there. Here's another one. This one seems to be from Nashville, Tennessee. Guess I probably shouldn't say the names on the envelopes, and maybe in the letter they have different names. Enjoy watching you work. 2 days now and you close shave. What's up? I don't know. It's growing back now. I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why it's close shave, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this because it's going dark light. I got a lot of gray going on. I mean, a lot. I've always joked around that when I go snowmobiling and stuff, it's like with a younger crowd that I usually go out snowmobiling with. Usually people my age that don't go out and do the type of snowmobiling I do and stuff. And I always joke around and say people like from my school, high school I went to school with and stuff. I see them and stuff and it's like they look like Santa Claus, I'm now, and this is just from the accident. I've had a little bit of gray coming in my beard and stuff here and there. When I've kind of grown it out a little bit, there has been a couple spots of gray and stuff. But ever since this accident, I have turned gray. Basically, from my chin down, I am just solid gray now. It's kind of crazy. And no, I'm not dyeing anything. I got a brother that we all pick on and we all say, we know you dye your hair. No, I don't. No, I don't. It's a big thing. It's a big funny thing we have in the family. ADL seems to be a good company to work for. I like JBG also. Something about the boss would like to put a tracking device on you because you're jumping around a lot. Lester. Thank you, Lester. No. This one is from Illinois. This one's a little bit longer. This one here is a lot of Bible verses and stuff. It's just a lot of Bible verses and some pictures, stuff, and it's basically God bless you and a smiley face and Ross. Well, thank you, Ross. Then there's Ross from Illinois. This one's another one from Tennessee. So I'm guessing it'll be Lester again. Hope you're recovering pain-free. He's talking about a leave works well for pain, no side effects. Oh, and then he says that I think he's the one that, in the video, the care package from JBG Travels, he commented in there too, you better get a mouse trap, there's a mouse behind you on the floor. There was no mouse, it was a cat. Even people on there are like, that's not a mouse, that's a cat. He's saying, when you check the care package, you can see a mouse on the floor coming towards you. Yeah, that was a cat. I'll be a big mouse. I'd be a scary size of a mouse. Hang in there with ADL. Get well soon, Lester. Thank you. This one here is from Syracuse, New York. Looks like Thomas. And it is a $1 million bill. It's a $1 million bill. And it's about will you go to heaven and stuff like that, as on the back of it. It actually looks kind of real on the front of it. And then it's a book for religious stuff. And it just talks about Jesus and everything else, it looks like. I've seen these before. Church you're going to have. So let's see. This one is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The captain has indicated that the feeling better light has been turned on. Hope you're up to speed soon. And it has a picture drawn to me with a back brace on, and Johnny B. Good driving in Big Blue. And I think this is from Diton, D-I-T-O-N. I think that's the name of whoever drew all that. Nope, the person's name starts with a D. So it looks like I got a young subscriber that drew on a card for me. It's pretty cool. Thank you. This one is from St. Petersburg, Florida. Dennis. I guess I can give out first names, right? Healing prayer. God, I know you have the power to restore my good health. I await your healing with much hope. Do not allow the sickness of the body to weaken my spirit. It is in health of your spirit, Lord, which is more important. Amen. It's a bunch of prayers for healing. What is this? Spiritual enrollment for long haul area under the special patronage of the Lady of Our Lords will share in masses for healing for one full year, celebrated at the Sacred Lords of France and at the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows of Bellevue, Illinois. Requested by Mary and Dennis. Well, thank you very much. It's very nice. Been watching for about 3 years. Sorry that hurt my back and needed surgery. He's had 3 back surgeries and neck fusions. Talks about all the vertebrae that are fused. He's talking about he's going to need more surgeries down the line. He was a truck driver also in Wisconsin. He's from Menominee Falls. little town outside it. He drove for Quad Graphics. I actually worked for Quad Graphics for maybe 2 months when I was very young. I think it was one of my first jobs, really. I went there and worked there and stuff, and I found factory, and I was like, this isn't for me. Talks about that he's a Christian and hung with his wife, and she has helped with all the surgeries, neck fusions, and the worst of all, Dennis from Florida, VIA, Wisconsin. VIA in Wisconsin. People here do not know what a bubbler is. Go figure. Well, come on now. That's just simple. A bubbler is a thing that shoots water out that you drink out of. Come on now. Was an Arctic cat person when I could snowmobile. I've had Arctic cats. Arctic cats are I've had them, and they used to be like really powerful and everything else. I had a 777. That was big back then. That was a big motor. One problem is all the electrical problems. Arctic cats always seem to have electrical problems. And then the Arctic cat kind of went together with Yamaha, and they built the new Yamaha snowmobile, I don't know, 5 years ago or whatever. And it was the same thing. It was an Arctic cat chassis, but a Yamaha motor, and the wiring and stuff did not match up. So it was kind of the same thing all over again. But they were super powerful back in the day when they came out with those things, those 777s. Whew, some things were some power. This one here is from Joseph. Oh, Tony Umbry. I know I say that wrong, the last one. They're from Iowa. I get lots of messages from these guys. Thinking of you and hoping you feel better soon. Let's see here, just real quick. Real sorry what happened. A lot of pain. Just told Joseph like a t-shirt. I was the one he did win. I told LA on YouTube. We hope the doctors will help you. Glad your kids are with you and Tracy too. I do not know when you get this card. Well, I got her. So it was, the P.O. box was, it was a way for you guys to send me personal things and stuff. But with me gone so much, it was like, it was hard for me to get stuff. It was like usually a month or so before I got stuff. And, you know, now I'm up here in the UP and stuff. I don't know, maybe in the future I might open something up here. I really have a feeling that I'm moving up here permanently. That's kind of where I'm going to. But right now I kind of have to tighten the reins up on financial stuff. The Drunk Carpenter Done Good video on how your t-shirts and how you put them on t-shirts. Get some rest. Thinking of you. Hi to Tracy. Love, Joseph and Tony. Thank you. You guys have been long-time subscribers. Another card. Where's this one from? Oh, I think this one got pictures. It's just the initial D from Ohio. Rested, renewed, revitalized, and refreshed. Please open my letter on camera. Well, there you go. Hi, Long Hair. My name is Drew. And he has a YouTube. I'm a big fan from Dryweiser from Springfield, Ohio. Oh, I'm sorry, from Drew. And it's from Drew from Springfield, Ohio. Homeless wishes, I feel much better now, and your recovery will be quick and fast. And this is a video of him. It looks like he's having a party with some kind of snowman or penguin or something. Looks like a New Year's Eve party, and they got hats on. There you go. So I guess he wants me to mention his name on here and stuff. I usually don't do last names and everything. But I guess he's got a YouTube channel, and that's why he's sending it. So he is Drew Reiser. So you might be able to find him on there. I have no idea what it is or nothing. Is there something else? Well, there is. Oh, there it is. There it is. So there you go. There's subscribers. So there's a little mail call, some Will cards. I appreciate all that, but like I said, I'm going to be shutting down my P.O. box. The cost just doesn't, I can't do it right now, so I'm shutting that down and everything. Got my long haul, there you go, see that? My daughter has made up a bunch of these and everything that we would be able to sell to you guys, or, you know, giveaways and stuff. And they're really nice. The only problem is they're not dishwasher safe. That's what she's been testing them and make sure that, you know, they're gonna be good and stuff. And they are not dishwasher safe. She's ran them through the dishwasher a few times and it starts to peel off. So we're not sure what we're gonna do with that. We're gonna try something else or what, or if we're just gonna, you know, sell them and just say they're not dishwasher safe. But they're nice little cups and everything. I also have some like travel cups and other things too. But I think I'll show you guys around, and I'll show you guys the reason why I kind of came up here. I just brought stuff up here and dropping it off. I'm actually going to be heading back down by Tracy. Her daughter's getting married this weekend. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be making that trip today or not, 'cause I'm pretty sore. I do need to go down there during the day because there is a shop down by Eagle River, and they sell CF Moto, UTVs, ATVs, all that stuff. And there's a little, like a rubber stopper thing, catch thing that goes on my hood. And the last time that I was messing around with, I think I was videoing even too, I put my hood on. When I pressed it down, the little rubber thing actually broke in half and it fell out. It's just a little rubber grommet. And it actually just broke and it popped out and stuff. So my hood only latches on one side right now, and I kind of don't want to lose my hood. Oh, that hurt, turning like that. And so I saw the place and we stopped in there and talked to them, see if they have some more of those. It's just a little grommet thing. And they didn't have any, but he was going to order some. And they should have been in, but the last time we went down by Tracy, we went by there and they were closed. It was a Sunday and they were closed. So I kind of need to go by there during the day. So I might wait till tomorrow and actually go down there earlier in the day and stuff. By the time I get to a couple things I want to do done around here, it's gonna be pretty late and stuff. So I don't think they'll be open when I go by. But I'll show you guys what I'm doing up here. Whoa, that was like an earthquake. Well, the place is all good and everything. I came up here last night. Everything was all going well. Nothing, no problems. Everything is well. Kind of came in here and I grabbed my mail. That's my mom actually put them in a whole envelope and put it there. I actually got my. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come up here, because there's actually my debit card and new checks from a bank. I actually have to open up a bank account up here, and because like I said, I'm thinking I'm moving up here full time. The cabinets are still there. They're just framed out. We need to get the stuff on there. I'm not doing this today because I have to lift the sheets up. It's 4x8 sheets of this stuff and cut them and everything. I can't lift them up on the sawhorse. I could move around to smaller pieces once I get them cut, but I can't move the 4x8 sheets up. So I have to wait for when Tracy comes up. And I'm going to tell you right now, Tracy is not happy. She is not happy right now. She was grumpy this morning, and I'm like, what's going on with you? And she's like, you know, it's not fair that you're up there and I'm not. I said, how many times have you been up here and I haven't been up here? She goes, that's not my fault. That's because you're working. She's not happy that she's not able to be up here with me. She's down there working. But one of the things that, well, you can see I got a mess going on here from when my daughter was up here and we were doing all these little projects, trying to finish things up, and then we took off. But I need to get this all cleaned. I need to spend, maybe that's what I could do today. I need to clean things, organize things back up again. That motor is done. I have everything off of it that I need. That's sitting on the bench here, so that can go to the junkyard. I got some other junk stuff, metal stuff back there. Probably won't do that until Tracy's around here. Excuse me. So I shouldn't be lifting that stuff there. I'm not even gonna attempt that. The lawnmower. Um, Real short story. We were on the way back last time, and we had messaged the guy that we bought this thing from, and I had made kind of a drawing of some kind of thing to mount the front of the deck to the lawnmower. And then we messaged the guy, and he's like, I think I gave it to you and stuff. It should have been in that stuff. And it wasn't. And we told him that, and he said he would look around, but he thought he gave it to you. He's like, I don't think I have any parts for it. And we were on the way back, and there's a stretch of highway that coming towards where Tracy's place is, and you got to turn left on this highway, and there's like a 40-mile stretch, and there's no phone signal whatsoever. And you turn left to go to Tracy's place, and to where she picked this lawnmower up was you just turn right, and it's right up the road. And we were coming right up to the turnoff, and us and her phone dinged, and it was a message from this guy in Messenger, and he said, I found your piece. I have it. And so we quick messaged him and said we could be there in like under 10 minutes. And he was like, no problem, I'm at the shop. And so we rolled in there, and sure enough, here it is. This is the piece that we were missing. So this just snaps onto the front of the deck. There's 2 pins already down there. You just put it on there and slide the 2 pins in, and then these things up on the top here just go into it, and it's got pins that hold it onto the lawnmower. And then it's got these nuts on here that you can adjust the deck. And so that's the piece I needed. So I may slap that on there. I came up here last night, and I thought, well, the neighbor mowed the grass for me. But really, to tell you the truth, he hasn't. It's just got these little tall little flowers. They're not dandelions either. They kind of look like a dandelion, but they're not. They're not a dandelion. But that's the only thing that's growing up here. They're like 6 inches tall. And really, the grass is not even growing. It's just these little weeds that are sprouting up. We have not had rain up here since we left. And it is super dry up here already. And so that's really the only thing that's growing. But I might fire that thing up and just cut that stuff down. Just got to be careful because it can't be bouncing around much. But you can see out here next to it, you can see all this. It's just all grown up too. I'm trying to block the wind. It's kind of a cool day up here. But I got the Dickens scared out of me last night. I threw on my slippers and I decided to come out here. And it was like probably 1:30 in the morning. And I thought, oh, I'll check the mail, see if this package my mom sent to me came. And I came walking out, and I got right about here like this. And all of a sudden, I heard something snort right here. Something snort, and then I heard like a hop or something. I was like, what? And I jumped, and I turned around and looked. There was 2 full-grown deer sitting right here. And I scared them, and they scared me. And they both jumped, and one went back behind the house. The other one went right over here next to the shed and just sat there with his ears up watching me. And I sat there talking to it. And I'm like, what are you doing? He scared me and all this stuff. And the deer never walked away. And I sat there and I'm like, come here. I'm trying to call it over. The deer just sat there and watched me the whole time. And I walked all the way over to my mailbox, got my mail. The deer never moved. It just sat there and watched me. And I came back and I was talking to it. And I'm like, well, you're a brave deer and stuff. It just sat there watching me the whole time. And I went back in the house and never moved. It just sat there. It was standing right next to my shed. This shed is going away. I've kind of looked at it. It has roof leaks in it and stuff. And the plan is to move it back in that corner where all that brush is. I'm going to clear that brush out and put the shed back there. And I'm going to build a pole barn back here in between where these pine trees are to store all my toys, snowmobiles, UTVs, and all that stuff. And I was thinking when I get somebody, maybe hire somebody, get somebody in with a skid loader and maybe hook some chains on this thing and drag it over there. But I'm going to tell you right now, it won't last. It just won't make it. So I'm probably going to end up just building a new shed, and I'll probably just tear this one down. But I know I had some people asking about the backyard and what's going on back here. Really nothing more. We trimmed all this out to this point, what we have it now. And that's the scrap junk that we got to take to the metal yard here. This is as far as we've gotten. We haven't gone any more back in here. And we've been kind of waiting for the lawnmower and stuff. And there's a lot of dead trees and rocks and all that stuff in there. And all that junk wood and needs to be cut out. I need some help up here for that one. And so, when there's some people coming up, I guess, and family and stuff, they want to come up and do some things. This might be one of the things we do. And then I'm going to try to get somebody with a skid loader or something and smooth all this out and clean all this up. Make this yard nice again. Get these big rocks out of here and stuff. But yeah, the backyard really hasn't been touched at all. And you can see, I mean, this is the original mow. And that was over a month ago. And this stuff is just now growing up like this. It's pretty crazy. It's been so dry back in here. Up here in the UP, it's just so dry. The trails are just like dust. It's really, really bad. Need rain up here. Seriously bad. I don't know how the people up here, we talk to them and stuff, and they say, you watch out, this winter we're going to get nailed. I'm like, that's why I moved here. It's for deep snow. So I don't know. So yeah, so really nothing has gone on up here. Basically the only things that I've done really on the outside here is put the drunk carpenter put those pipes up. And we actually put guide wires. I don't know if you can see it or not in the camera, but there's actually guide wires that go from the top of the pipes over to the eave and then down there to keep the pipes from, you know, just in case snow comes against them or the high winds or something like that. So we did that, and we also did the antenna, because the antenna was actually moving around quite a bit. And my daughter did all this. She climbed up there and put these wires up. They're stainless wire, and screwed them into the eaves and pulled them tight and everything. That antenna actually moved around quite a bit, and so that stabilized things. But I still need to. Oh, look who's in the window. He's mooning you guys right now. But I need to seal that up around that pipe too. Need to get that done. This stuff here, my brother actually owns a concrete business, and this is what he said. He said if I did this, you know, this would last forever. He said like a 5,000 PSI grout or a product called Cementol. They didn't have the Cementol product, but this grout is actually, they use this for anchors and the huge telephone poles, those big metal poles they put out and stuff. That's what these are used for. The guy told me, he's like, if you want strong, these things are strong. And I guess as they harden and over time, it actually gets stronger. But he said it's a lot higher than 5,000 PSI. So I think this will be just fine. Will the floor be perfectly level? No, I don't care about that. It's just about when people walk in, especially like the older people around the neighborhood here and stuff, they come in and they walk in here, and right down here there's a big crack, and they catch their toe on here and they trip or something. That's the main thing. And then the other thing is with the snowmobiles and stuff, we come in, we put the little roller deals on your skis, and we can kind of spin the snowmobiles around, or my snow bike or stuff. You can't do that with the little wheels. You can't. There's all these cracks. You can't move things around. So we're just going to try to patch that up. So I think that's going to be the first thing on our list, and then finish the cabinets in there too, because that way we can get rid of that pile of wood there too. Well, there you go. There is a little tour of the place, what's going on. Mail call, and then once again, my P.O. box is shut down. I'm going to try to go on all my videos recently, and my last like 5 or 6 videos, I haven't put the address on because I have been planning this. But I'm probably going to go back through videos for a little bit and delete all the address and everything. So if you have that address and everything, don't say anything to it because it'll probably be returned. And I won't have an address that you guys can ship to for a little while. I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way it is. Maybe in the future up here, maybe I'll get a P.O. box or something. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night if you watch this here video. And if you're not, certainly try that all over again tomorrow. I'm going to get back on my ice pack and sit down and enjoy the rest of the cup of my coffee, but I need to warm that up. And try to recover a little bit from the long drive. I'll catch you later. Bye.